My name is Telaekah Brooks. I'm a partner at Venture Philanthropy Partners in Raise DC. We are a philanthropic organization that has many tools, one of which is that we pair growth capital with strategic assistance and advising. Another is that we have collective impact networks to impact systems change, but all on behalf of children and youth. So 0 to 24, we're trying to improve outcomes for children who are experiencing negative outcomes or are disconnected from school or work. Found out about them through Advancing Cities. So we are, like Beloved and NOLA Cares, we are part of a 2022 JP Morgan Chase Advancing Cities cohort where we are trying to affect change in early education in the District of Columbia. So we are educating more women so that they can be early childhood educators, so that they can improve kindergarten readiness and third grade reading. We're wrapping services around them. It's mostly African American women and Latino women in DC who are childcare providers or education providers. And we're trying to disrupt a little bit of the early learning business model by doing some service delivery for and capacity building for early learning centers. So we found out about them through that. Affecting this type of change in the racial equity space is exhausting, right? And so what I'm experiencing at this conference is a combination of giving me tools that can help me try and affect change and look at change making in different ways in my own community, with also giving me the space to feel exhausted and to be recharged, right? Because you're fighting all the time, right? You're fighting for change, you're fighting for recognition, you're fighting for equality, you're fighting for equity, and it wears you down. And so it's a combination of here are some skills and tools that you can use for the fight, and let's take space and just relax, relate, release, and recharge. That's what I love about it. In our history at VPP, we take the tough challenges. So if it's easy, somebody else is doing it, right? So we're tackling things like early childhood education, right? It's such a complex system. You can't just affect the educators, you have to affect the system, and you have to lower costs for the parents, and et cetera. We're also tackling boys and young men of color in our community, and we are a regional organization. In all 9 of our communities, Black and brown boys are suffering the most negative outcomes. We've got to change that. Like, you've got to draw a line in the sand and say it stops now, and start really programming for what the future should look like, right? And then we're tackling high school graduation rates and trying to get equity. Most of our dropouts are again, Black and brown children. If we want to be the country that thrives in the future, we can't leave anyone behind.